Of course, it's totally fine if you have a question that you send us an email or ask us in Discord or notify us in GitHub. But there's one more place where you can find information that might be relevant to you, and that is the teacher's manual. So if you have a teacher's account, then there's not just this For Teacher page, but there's also the teacher's manual. And if you click it, you'll be transported here to the Heddy documentation, where there's some explanation sort of the basics of Heddy, including a link to our Discord server, but there's also some help in how to prepare a class. So how do you create a class? How do you make accounts? How do you store programs? How do you set it to non-English? Basically, many of the things we've already gone over in the video, this is where you can find it. If you go to the Teaching with Heddy page, there's also more explanation of, how do you approach or design a lesson with Heddy? And maybe the most important page is this one, the frequently made mistakes, where for every level in Heddy, we've written down the things we have seen students struggling with in each level. For example, in level 1, sometimes students use code without the print, right? They just think, oh, I can simply type code and this will be printed. So sometimes students use capitals. These are just some of the examples for level 1. And as I said, for each of the levels, this is described. And many of this content has also been translated. So if you are a Dutch teacher, this is also available in Dutch or German or Spanish. So you don't necessarily have to consume this in English. Definitely a way to prepare for a lecture or a lesson on a specific level is to just briefly check out what are the frequently made mistakes so you can recognize them if they happen within your class. And if anything still isn't unclear after this, of course, just simply send us an email or a message on Discord and we're super happy to help.